my real show my true color, and that because somebody came on there, they were discussing about Nick Cannon and his interview with DJ Vlad and some hood rat bitch. I'm gonna call her a hood rat bitch because the way she talked to me. Because I'm making the comments and telling people that's person that's not the shade you're talking about. That's not true. It's whenever we had disagreements, and we was agreeing one thing until I mentioned that someone mentioned that the colorism does not bother us as men, and I said yes, it does. I said I go through on both ends. I get dudes who are lighter than me. Okay, it has in the past who think they're better than me because I'm not as light as they are. I'm darker than them, and they know I'm not dark chocolate like Wesley Snipes. Then I have those who are dark skinned. Okay, not only I get it from people my shade, but it's not a color issue. It's a personality issue, and it's not sometimes it's stereotype. But then I get the treatment that Marcus Garvey was giving to W. Du Bois. You ain't too black. You not too manly because I'm not as masculine, not hyper masculine. Um, question of sexuality happened to those who are my shade and lighter, who's lighter than me as well. So when I mention some of that stuff, I even go in detail, and I'm doing other things on my phone. This bitch, and I say bitch, comes and say, "Well, on your video, you're a little dog skin. She spelled with a T, baby. You don't know how to spell. Ghetto mentality, inferior ghetto mentality, because she chose to be inferior on her mindset. Now herself as who she is, her mindset on your videos, and you be talking about race so much, you to give it up, huh? So what you're saying is that first of all, like any regular nigga, see how you talk. So you're telling me that me talking about race and trying to find a solution to a problem that's bothering us in the United States of America with three K's in it, I should give it a rest. Should you get Harriet Tubman a rest? Should you give Dr. Damage? Should you give Martin King a rest? Or Michael X a rest? Should they all get arrested? Let's stay on the plantation. All this we put by Rosa Parks. Because first of all, bitch, you don't have no reason to tell me to give nothing a rest. First of all, you talk to a close to a 40-year-old man. I'm going to always talk about something. And if I complain about it, I do something about it. And I look for solutions about it. There's some people who don't, like the folks that call themselves niggas, regardless what shade they are, live in the hood, who's stupid, who have inferior complex, who are slave to the despair on choice level if Kanye West was talking about that. Okay? So before you say, first of all, on my videos, yes, there's sometimes I look darker and lighter. I'm cameo, okay? And living in Texas, it's hot. It's bipolar, just like I am, okay? So, and even with sunscreen, you will still get some hyperpigmentation. So it's called hyperpigmentation on my chest area. Do you see how different? Do you see it? Thank you. I don't see no dark chocolate man on this camera. So before you start saying stuff like that, bitch, I'm not that stereotypical person that you want me to bring, but I will be sure to get on your nerves to the point to cuss your motherfucking ass out. So don't ever, first of all, try to exploit me with your blackface bullshit. If you know what I mean about blackface, as in what white people did back in the day in what's that the holidays Hollywood's time back in Jim Crow days, and we did the OG's picture with me and OG same complexion and they darkened his picture on time magazine after Nicole was killed. Okay, so don't do that bullshit with me trying to exploit me. And I'm not a dark skinned brother. And also, too, even though I have African DNA, all of us do, and European name, at the same time, I ain't no nigga. Okay? Maybe the dumb, stupid, do nothing brothers you hang around who make us look terrible, regardless what they shade is, who make the 5 o'clock news on purpose, like a slave on choice Kanye shit. But I ain't that shit. So don't put those type of group of individuals in the same pot. Once again, I am not a collective. So let me get to the subject. I had to tell her because I couldn't type this shit and I was looking for one thing here about YouTube. When they do comments, you can't actually go to the comment of the thing. You have to sit here and look for the comment or the comment. I hate that shit. Okay, so we're about to name the title about Vlad TV and colorism and is he a culture vulture? What I don't like with Vlad TV is he talking about Bianca's, young B, because she says faith is the brown skin, and like one of the people in the comment was saying about the canon, no one doesn't say you pretty for a brown skin girl. I never heard that to like modern day because everybody trying to do blacker than thou mess. Okay, And the dude in the video is lighter than me. He not dark skinned. Here we go with the blackface Time Magazine OJ bullshit. That I don't play that bullshit. I know exactly what you're doing, because people today, since we've been mixing and we already mixed already, so we become different shades. That's why I don't look like Akon. They don't like the fact, like Tom York and J Love, they think that the true dark skinned people will no longer be here when they forget that there are dark skinned people with mixed ancestry, aka dark skinned mixed race people. Okay, the dark skinned people in my family are mixed, just like me and those from my shade and lighter. So, could we all share mixed ancestry? That's what makes you mix. Okay, because without those different races in your bloodline, you wouldn't be here. Your mama wouldn't be here. Dad wouldn't know what they shade is. The truth of the matter is when he said that dude was dark skinned, and I said that dude is beige tone. He not no dark, because he darker than you with a tan. Okay, compared to you as a white man. That rhymes. Anyway, point is he dark. Let me clarify what dark skin is. They had the one drop rule, okay, with fucked up our heritage, identity, and everything else. They made that rule so when the mixing between white massa, the man, and the condition of the mother, black woman, or mixed race black woman, she was considered the what's it called it? She was considered uh, the slave was considered a slave. Okay, that's why they want black men or mixed with black men with white women. Okay, not only that she's the white woman is the contributor to the white race because she's the mother that bores a child, but that child be free just like the white man. Okay, and also the decline of white children from since the white woman is giving birth to white children with a white man. The idea of the one drop rule was to cause us to be in slavery. That's why I don't follow it. I consider myself multiracial. And not all my white ancestors came out of rape. Grandmother was a white woman, and that's even in switch after slavery. I can't find my grandfather Creole passing white papers, but I can find her records. Okay, even though my grandma on my mom's side, her maiden name, she carries the maiden name. She was married, but I'm saying before she was married, that was the maiden name of that ancestor. Okay, now the truth of the matter, on my mom's side, excuse me, the truth of the matter is, because that's her dad is, dad, there you go. Okay, there you go. Point is, as African American, French American, English American man, I am going to talk about racial issues to resolve issues that I'm going through. It's my channel. If you don't like my channel and stuff, get the fuck away from it. I'm not being the uneducated nigga that you hang around with in your hood who don't contribute shit in the community but cause a lot of mass and mayhem worse than the Ku Klux Klan did to Black Wall Street, if you know what I mean. Um, the truth of the matter is, back in those days, they was raping slaves. So the slaves or either have sexual sex with them if you know if it's a fair like the movie Queen, so that child could be the next slave. Okay, the idea of classifying them as black as a whole was to make them to be a slave, and that's where this idea of not wanting to be black from our ancestors or whatever, because of that social sense, race and class, due to my cousin's Bacon Rebellion, because of my white grandmother down in family tree related to Thea Bacon, caused race and class. You will be economic, like in Jim Crow. The idea of segregation was to make economic default in African American people, not Black Wall Street, not Rosewood. Okay, that's why I would team W. Du Bois. Okay, not Marcus Garvey. Okay, these issues are coming up that I talk about because stupid ass people think that I'm supposed to dumb down like this bitch I had to cuss out for them. Like, I don't have freedom, I don't have some rights, I can't make my own decisions. I got it based on your expectation. No, the fuck no. Okay? So, if you don't like, you need to give it a quit. You need to give it a rest and move someplace else if you don't like the shit I'm talking about. Because I'm not going to stop talking about it or doing something about it. Unlike the niggas, the brothers who call themselves niggas, the mission show jiggable trash of any shade that made you think that a black person, man, African American, because none of us are pure black, supposed to be low graded, stay low, and be exploited by folks like you, even you gotta draw black in you. Okay? I'm not the ones who allow folks to exploit me. And you're not going to call me a nigga. And sister, get your fucking eye shade. If you say that my shade is not no dark chocolate, it might get darker in the face because of hypertension in the sun. But I do not look like no damn Akon. So don't you do that. Time magazine with the OJ Simpson, and you're not gonna do that blackface. If you want to do the blackface, just go tell Trump to tell someone in Hollywood who's racist to put some black paint on you, and maybe you make some YouTube likes and some Instagram likes since you're being exploited, and you might butt dance with some blackface paint on your face and act like the butt dance is slave worse than Diamond Silk for Donald Trump, and maybe he'll give you a job in the White House, but not give you the high wage positions or if it's high wage to be exploited like Seven Fletcher, but not being his level if you know what I mean, race and class. Thank you. Let's get to the subject. So the idea light skin black came from the mixing. And it meant someone that's always pale. Since the Africans were dark chocolate, like acorn, okay? That's why they were called black. For example, I have a black shirt. Okay. Well, do you see the difference? Do I look black as tar? No, the fuck I don't. But that's close to dark brown, right? Compared to my thank you. So get your surgery. So point is, the truth of the matter is, they put this like you brand a cow on us, and we have been taught to never to fight or question it. Okay? And just like in slavery, they was taught not to question slavery. They was taught to be in slavery. That's why they want us reading, being educated, and being niggas, as what this bitch hangs around with, to be stupid, to be dumb and ignorant. That's why when Harriet Tubman was trying to get the slaves out the plantation, they refused to go because they did not know they were slaves. They had been brainwashed. Okay? So you since and their sister was another nigga. See, 9 10, I be the freedman in the runaway, but she be in the house or the field and loving her role in like a bitch ass mammy. Okay, in Aunt your mama, I have to call like it is because I don't love for oppression. I don't live for oppression, baby. I fight against it. If it takes the last breath of my body, I will do it. Trust me. That's what a real man is, not a nigga that will 9 10 kiss a white man's ass just like a Kanye West did. And guess what? Kanye West is darker than I am, and he was your nigga in hip hop, and now he's Trump's nigga. Okay? So therefore, get your fucked up straight. And I hope the next brother you have a next baby daddy with is ain't shit. That's your choice. Don't blame all brothers and give it a white man. If you do, I ain't crying. Thank you, Carlos. 19. See these type of sisters here. I said these type. I said all sisters. Those low trashy brothers. And then the ones who don't act that way want to tear us down. But get mad by light skin and dark skin and Becky with blonde hair. Bullshit. You know different than your own argument. Let's get to the subject. So, point is, that's why it was about oppression. Not together, not all this other bullshit that Marcus Garvey, who had a Klan meeting with the Klan, should I say, in June 25th, 1922, in Atlanta, Georgia, with Edward Young, Edward Young called the Klansman, where he thanked them for segregation, and they even try to orchestrate those lynches more rampantly so it can get accurate and people be on his side and go against Doug Du Bois, who's trying to fight for equality in the land that our African people built. Okay? Because without those African slaves, there would be no America. And along with our mixed and white and Native American, we have first before white man even stole it, since we are the mixture of the three. Let's get straight. We have 3 homelands to go to. That's why it's important to know where we come from and not let the white race man very unlike the bitch that's on my channel trying to attack me up. See how dumb and stupid and feeble-minded by choice that she is? Okay. A feeble girl minded bitch. That's what she is. And I see if a brother leave her for any woman, including another intelligent sister, okay, I see why. Now let's get to the sucker. She used to, nigga, a stepping fidget shit. Keep your fucking stepping personality out of my life, baby. Because I don't live stepping fidget. You can watch Stepping Fletcher, you can watch Amos and Andy, but you won't see it on my damn channel. Now, point is, so that's the whole reason why that we have this issue. We've been taught to keep it in our life to in the time, because that's what slave master, he made the Wendling syndrome. That's when they happened with Charles Cocock Jones, the so-called Reverend, who is the religious instruction of the Negro, whatever, trying to twist the Bible. That's what they meant. They meant to spiritually keep this running. And once I was reading a book about Think and Grow Rich, the Black Choice with Dennis Kimbrough, he said our mentality, which is very correct, has to change. We can't sit here and like this bitch here. I call her a bitch. I have no love for that bitch. Call me a nigga and say I was dark. She know different than Time Magazine. You know, Time Magazine, if y'all hiring in your department, they need to blacken folks, pictures as exploitation, especially if they not too pale. Okay, can't get not pale at all, but not dark chocolate either. And they want to do minstrel show type like they did the OJs, like I did back in '94. You can hire this bitch to do your job. She be the bed winch, employee and do everything. I bet she'll kiss the white man's ass and everything at the doggone Time Magazine since she had that damn feed mind mentality. Y'all could not take this bitch to go get out the plantation because she might go back and tell me that's going to give it a rest, huh? Yeah, if there was slavery, that would be her. Give it. We judge a bunch of niggas on the plantation, and we should not get out the plantation because master say so, and you something wrong with you. You must got self-hate. No, I got detrimental, bitch. Finally out what detrimental means. Thank you. Detrimental. I have detrimental. Thank you. Call like it is. See, huh? Uneducated. Yeah, I taught uneducated, but sometimes in my choice. You have to be uneducated to those who understand because they don't understand true English in appropriate words since they choose to be feeble-minded. Choose to be feeble-minded. And Kanye was talking about that bullshit. Talk about today, we do have some choice picking slavery, okay? People who choose to be slaves. And that bitch here who came on my channel, you chose to be a slave. No, came on DJ Fad channel. So let's get to the subject about colorism. So when they talk about dark skin, light skin, they're talking about anybody that's dark, lighter than dark brown. They didn't mean passing white all the way all time because it indicated about you not being dark chocolate. You had some Native American or white or both in your family tree, and that's the whole reason why we have that mentality. And people say you not light skinned because y'all asses in 1990s and 2000 try to be more African in who you are, and then and then you got the dark skinned ones who, not all, but the ones who had this mentality that, well, it gonna be me dark skinned people. Do you have mixed ancestry, bitch? Okay, you're not no full blown black person, but how dark you are, okay? Because you will be related to different races and different folks in your family tree. And thank you. So you're not pure black. Thank you. That answers the sorry. So get to the subject. So when people who are my shade say we know we don't look like no damn what's the name, Mariah Carey, Kaepernick color. We know we don't look like no dark chocolate either because we knew because all that mixing back in slavery and today is the reason why we don't look like no Akon or no Pete Yoga. So that's the whole reason why we say that. And I grew up in the 80s, unlike this young one, okay, because I grew up in the 80s. And when they talk about Whitney Houston, about Matthew Knowles, Whitney Houston was my complexion. If you look at old articles, they would describe her as a light-skinned woman, meaning lighter than dark chocolate, not no Mariah Carey. Okay? Lighter than, because the pure blacks came out looking like Lupita Nyong'o and Akon and Elegwick. Okay? That's why they call them black. Okay? Because the dark chocolate is close to black. I just put some black. Do you see this? I don't match that color. Fuck you. Color is. So point is, when they say that, here comes the melanin police. They want blacken it out to the point I wish the Ku Klux Klan would put some black paint on their motherfucking asses and call it a day and tar for their ass since they want to be blacking it out so bad, and they do it for each other. They ain't doing it for themselves. They're doing it for each other because for themselves, they wouldn't worry about someone calling them whatever. But when I know if it's colorism and it's also exploitation for not looking too close to white and you just trying to find something because the thing that happened in OJ situation with Nicole Brown censored in Time Magazine because they knew, the white folks know about him being my color. OJ has Native American and white in him. Mama has Native American black and white on his dad's side, even though his dad was darker than him, but there's some southern white ancestry, as he said in his book, what's the book that came out in 95? Time to me to talk. Y'all don't talk. I have that book. I read the part where they debunked that I'm not black, I'm not OJ situation. He never said that, okay? Because he said when he was in South Africa, he didn't want to be in there because you had the colors who bought my color and lighter, okay? Who didn't want to be with the pure blacks over there. He ain't like that, okay? So if he said it back in 95, then it should not be no song about I'm not black, I'm not OJ in no series. They gave their own interpretation and lies. And I sound like Candy. Lies, lies, lies. Okay, and really, and I think that OJ sisters should sue them for saying these lies, 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 is what Candy said on Rural House, Atlanta. Okay, point is, but Phaedra lied on her. So point is, because I know that OG did not go out there and say that if he were booking him, you can tell because he was sharing his innocence in that book while he was locked up back in 94, 95. Okay, because I had the original book my grandma had it and I bought it on Amazon last year. It's somewhere that's in my clothes so I had to clean up. But anyway, y'all know the book I'm talking about. So, point is, not the one that said that if I had killed her trying to be stupid, not, you know what I'm saying? No. The truth of the matter is, he knew by his skin tone that he was not a pure black man. And people were brought it up sometimes, even those who hate the fact him to call that him and Quentin John had mulatto instances, said both of them, because he was getting hate mail from white supremacists and calling him all type of nigger lips and nigger nose and primate nose and everything else. Because I saw the comments back when I was 15, 14, 15 years old back in 95. Then he also had some people, you little white women, you and Christian got your mulatto instance. They talking about because Chris Jones or both him, both and us, we're both light brown complected. We not no dark chocolate. So that's the reason why they saying that. Okay, and that's why Time Magazine know that skin tone is an admixture skin tone, and that's the reason why they're making marking him. So, oh, you think because you're not dark chocolate like West Nile, we gonna darken your picture today, since you got accused of killing this white woman. So that's the whole reason why. So I know, and even though I didn't have no opinion at the time where he was innocent or guilty, that made me mad. So I probably left the county judge and probably act the fool. I found that he didn't kill Nicole, but if you want to see some, if it was illegal to slack some people, I probably went all the time magazine if I was OJ and slack your dumbass for making whoever that put that picture out there, darken his mugshot, trying to exploit him. We know exactly what y'all doing in the community trying to exploit because you 19, either a light skin, real stream lighter skin person want to feel like they white in the community, think they better, so they go after. So and that goes on. Let me explain why I say that goes on. Because the idea of trying to go the light brown paper bag test was being close to white people, the blue vein society. Even if you like Josephine Baker, who lied to me, they would not put you on the doggone chorus things. Back then, y'all talking about hip hop music on people, light skinned people. Excuse me. Look at the doggone old school jazz and blues dance. Them women, them sisters look like Paris Jackson. Exactly. And if they did was light skin and they were too ethnic, too African looking, they ain't put them on there either. Because Josephine Baker was Native American and black, and she was discriminated just like Bessie Smith. Okay? That's why she had to do the black face, and her mother did not like that. And but she left France and had to do no more blackface again. Real. So you get my point why I have an issue with this call someone dark skin when they not dark, and then have the nigga. See how her motive was very ugly. How she said it. There was no positivity in her argument. Everything was her argument was very negative. It came from a negative place. How she described me, the sister in the comment section. So you can tell she had issues about her own blackness because that's the case. She loved being black and everything. The word nigga would not be in her vocabulary, and she would not said it. And then too, she know the purpose of me arguing and talking about race is so we can resolve this issue for our children and grandchildren. One thing them papadors and baby boomers that I know per se did was dumped us out after integration. Okay? And fucked us up. And that's why we have police shootings and we don't do nothing about it. Okay? That's the whole reason why. Yeah, well, that's they were used to their own oppression. That's why when other people would talk, I would not listen to them because I could tell by the gift of discernment. You used to your own oppression. You telling me to stay with you because Miss loves company. You want to see me hurt while you hurt too. Instead of coming together, fight to hurt each other, to fight to hurt with each other, come together, fight to hurt. You know, have to fight the pain with each other, okay, not against each other. But when you have pride of barrels, you have to separate it, the dead bear dead. But the truth of the matter is, so that's why we have this issue. Because in even HBU colleges, when there was segregation, if you was lighter skinned, you was promoted. If you was dark, like West is nice, yoga complexion, you was downgraded. Okay, you was Cameron Brown like myself, but you have a lighter shade, not looking like the African on the ship. You had some type of higher prestige, but not as the one like Kaepernick is lighter than me. That's how it was back. That's why I'm not for segregation going back to this because that's why he had the white dog, the black dog situation. Okay, you had people who had more money. Of course, you had dark skinned people who had money. You had people who looked more African and had more money. You had people, saying if you read a book, the Black Choice of Think and Grow Rich, you read about that, But at the same time, the first blacks you had was light skinned. The civil rights leaders, Martin King Camera like me, okay, not dark chocolate. What's name way lighter than I am, red Michael X, okay. Even Islam, you had lighter brown skin Elijah Muhammad going them yellow bone girls doing the R. Kelly, okay, all right. So in the man who found looked close like he a white man with dark hair, thought he was Mexican or part Asian, okay. So you get my point. There was like that back in the day, and that's what because not only you get colorism and racism in the white society, you also get with your own community. And I bet this is some ghetto ass bitch that talked to brothers like that. Someone talked to like a ghetto ass bitch when she called me because everything was good until she started saying I was, and she feel dark as ugly because she said that you can tell by how she spelled it. I'm reading how she even described it as a regular nigga. See how low graded, but we call you bitches and hoes. Oh well, what's that brother that got killed by police? Start talking about sisters. He was talking about someone like you, regardless what shade you are. Now I don't agree with what he said in that tweet with him as Asian banana coon baby mama talking about Stephen Clark, but he was talking about someone like you. So I bet your son gonna have low self-esteem and act all hypermax to hide it so nobody don't know about it and be like Kodak Black who a little nigga but hate his dark skin because you see a nigga you had no positive saying bitch. So that goes to the sisters in the comment section. You watching this video, I hope you watching the video and getting butthurt because I eat your ass out. Or should I say heater, like Reba Ma, who also a camera skin sister. Because she pumping up, hold on. The colorism is there too. They might pump Cardi B up, but Lil' Kim was not dark skinned. Okay? Lil' Kim was my complexion before her skin changed. And she was picked over Foxy Brown, who was dark chocolate and Blasian, because she part Asian. Real. Okay, that's what she called China Doll. She talked about her mama from Trinidad being part Asian. Okay, not only that, Lil' Kim is also Native American, but Foxy Brown is part Asian and part black. Okay, so and like Nicki Minaj is also part Asian too. She part East Indian. Okay, so all they're trying to say is someone is, and it gets on my nerves. People when Bianca said that I'm not mixed. Yes, you are. You came out dark skinned, but then you see your mama is light skinned with freckles. Okay, right there, your mama don't look like you, but you came out of her womb. Or not to be disrespectful, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be, the word I want to say. Okay, yeah, I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody's mama, but y'all know the word I want to say. I said the womb to be safe. I really want to say. I'm trying not to be vulgar up in here. But the truth of that is, you came out of her womb, so that whatever her heritage is hers, and that's mixed in, it's also a part of you. You just came out dark skinned. And whoever your dad is, I bet you 9, 10, and that's always. It could be a dude light skinned, it could be a dude that's caramel, whatever. It could be a dude fair skinned, caramel, light brown, or whatever. But 9, 10, I'm assuming the daddy, it's not always the case. It's dark skinned. That's why the baby that happen always. It happened with what's the name? Gabriel Rodriguez was part Afro, Hispanic, Cuban, and part Okay, he went Ohio, Blaxican, who would go her pooch stain? Let me stop. Point is, Gloria, I mean, not Gloria, Laura Govan, okay? And, the kid's not dog, but they darker than her. You see what I'm saying? And, yeah. So, and then you gotta look at, too, she got Native American and black and white on her mama's side, because Mexicans do have black ancestry, where they like it. Another third race in Mexico is African. And her high, yeah, daddy got, okay, so then he has black and some white in the American too. So then Gilbert, he dark skinned, but he 19 got Spanish and Native on his, and besides black on his Cuban side. And of course, American side has some black and white, because we would remember the reason why we so heavily with the mixed ancestry and the identity, because our ancestors was controlled by white people. Okay, so they had no way to get out of mixing. Okay, now I ain't gonna say, well, not every slave was raped. Okay, not all mixing came from it, but it happened because that one drop we got love so much. But guess what? Those kids married and had children with them dark skinned ones, and you had dark skinned mixed people out there mixing too. And you also had, hold up, you also had, because pure blacks on the plantation were married a light skinned, a extremely light skinned person, and it's what the colorism and dating came in. A lot of y'all are very uneducated about your own damn history. So if I was a self-hater, this would not even be on my vocabulary to talk about, right? Yeah. Because back in the day, you had those who wanted to keep in the family married within their own cousins. You had that situation where Kevin was sleeping with his cousin in Louisiana. And some of the Creoles, not all us Creoles, not me. Because you're finally related to me, I don't care what you are, we not fucking. Okay, we not getting married. I don't care what it means. Since I did my family research and found out I got white cousins. Okay, I don't know, I don't date white, but let's say I found a good white girl that having not racist, not old Brittany Jackson type bullshit, and she's like, a good, like a Ruby Garcia, but we found out that the same answer. Oh no, baby, no, we not fucking, we not having sex, we not getting married. I don't do cousins, baby. Not this Creole brother down here. Okay, same thing with a sister, dark skin, light skin, whatever, my shade, whatever. If we have the same family, oh no, baby, we not fucking. I don't do that shit, baby. No, I don't know how to know. I don't do that, baby. If I gotta go overseas to go find me a woman, I have to, but I'm not fucking you. We not having sex. We not getting married. I don't marry no cousins. Now that's nasty. That's just nasty, plain nasty. God, when you do the mixed inch, baby, you gotta check everybody. Shucks, the dating scene show will be hard for me, because I got cousins of every shade, African American descendants, darker than me, lighter than me, my shade, King Curly hair, then I got white cousins. Oh shoots. Then you get Spanish Creole. So that Spanish family went to Louisiana, and the other part went to Mexico and Puerto. Oh shit, the Real. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm in the cousins to the S word too, but dang, that's scary. So some Latino got some Real her family, and that mixed that Spaniard conquistador went to Latin America, and the other side of the family decided to go to Louisiana. Oh no, baby, we not fucking. We not having no sex up in here. I don't do no cousins, no primas, baby, no hell to no. The Native American, you had Choctaw. Wait, hold on. Your ancestor. Oh no, we not doing that shit. I don't care how many generations, we still not doing that. It's nasty. Woo, being mixed up and down the family tree is worse. It's good, but dang, I love my mixed ancestry, but god dog, I gotta go overseas. Go overseas. I gotta go overseas. Y'all know who say that? I gotta go overseas. But I have to go overseas. I gotta go overseas. Anyway, get to the subject. So that's what I'm saying. So she said. So anyway, DJ Vlad, why I say the color is that in Culture Vulture. One thing, brothers who being niggas, okay, being ignorant, okay. Some of our brothers can stop being the nigga, the hood, the white man's nigga, or whatever. Stop calling yourself niggas. If you have the mindset of W.E. Du Bois and George Washington Carver and what's the other name? Booker T. Watch, you have your own business interviewing people like DJ Vlad. Cause he making money doing this thing, and y'all were too busy smoking dope, and having baby mamas and shit, and trying and I'm a who's and doing all type of thuggery. Okay, and I say everybody, but y'all not the ones who critique this shit, trying to compete with other brothers who ain't doing shit. To the point that sisters say niggas ain't shit. But you'll be that you choose like Kanye West, slavery choice. Choose to be the slave nigga in 2018. Something wrong with your dumb ass. If you would learn how to have your own business and stop trying to, because I'm reading about that, I don't want to argue with Jose about a job that's too low pay. That rhymes. You know, I got Spanish Creole and Roots and part of Spanish down the family tree, but still, I'm not arguing with Jose and Juanito about low paying positions that keep us in debt. Okay? And the white racist man don't want us to have high wages and high wealth than he has. That's the reason why. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you learn how to do like he do, we try to be like the white man. You not necessarily trying to be the white part of you, since none of us ain't pure black, no matter how dark or light we are, but you doing exactly what your forefathers did prior to segregation and after, okay? And you're trying to have your own business, because in within they're messed up that people forgot that entrepreneur dream in segregate in integration, because the idea Water King was fighting for us so we can have businesses. I mean, Oprah Winfrey did it, Famous Amos did it, Bud John as a Bob John, whatever name, Robert Johnson did it. So therefore, if they can do it, you can do it too, okay? One thing, we gotta stop having that mindset of despair. We have to say we're gonna get rid of despair, but I don't have the mindset after reading that book, baby. Thank you, Jesus. I know I'm cussing here, but thank you, Lord Jesus. I got that book that was my Christmas gift. One of the books was Think and Grow Rich, A Black Chart by Dennis Campbell. I ain't reading, baby. I ain't reading. I'm still on that first chapter. It's inspired me. Whoo, thank you, Jesus. Let's get to the subject now. If you read books about that and being in books, be gangster in the books instead of being gangster in the hood, being the next plantation, prison nigga, thug nigga, maybe you wouldn't have to worry about a white man having so many doggone likes on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube to have your own business. Is he a culture of you if you did what he was doing and not trying to emulate your dumb ass friends, your so-called friends, because they didn't give you no commissary money, no GoFundMe when your ass just like the cops when they shoot your ass, they get a GoFundMe to get out a case and lawyers for the case and everything, so they can get out, and along with a pension when they lose a job. Okay, call like it is. You're not thinking straight, stupid, trying to be the nigga in the streets. If you learn how to stop being the nigga and be educated, because they say they put things in the books because they think we read like they did back in slavery, you would probably have what you have right now would not be asking about who's a culture vulture. But on the contrary, when it comes to DJ Vlad, this colorism is getting on my nerves. I'm glad we're talking about it, but just him not being knowledgeable of mixing. If you're going to talk about black issues, it's partially black American issues because we're not pure black genetically, no matter how dark or light we are here, whatever. You need to be educated and speak on the aspect of being educated and not only ignorant. When you was describing the man in Bianca's video, the dude lied to me. He was describing his dark skin. I know you're a fan from Russia, but if you've been in black culture so many dozen times, especially the hood part of it, the ghetto that y'all like to, I'm sorry to say this because I'm mixed with Caucasian, and I know by your fruits sometimes, and I'm not God because I'm not a human being, that some Caucasian, Gentile, love to go to the hood part to exploit it, just like Marcus Garvey went to the hood to exploit those people and took their money, okay? That's why the boy said, where's money? Where the white folks said he got set up because they threw him on the bus trying to stop the boys and Walter White for fight for our rights. That's why he got kicked in the bus, because he was doing their job being they nigga and trying to stop us from fighting for the eyes and the prize. Now, in the situation here, you keep bringing up the fact, like the reason why I brought what got me upset was the fact that you also too made fun of Michael Jackson's kids. And one thing about Michael Jackson, in the contrary, Michael Jackson was my complexion before the vitiligo. And his son, the first son, is even Latoya clarified on Spanish channel, because she can't speak Spanish, is what they were trying to dub her words by her, everything she said. He was on the beach. Prince Michael does have a pale patch on his armpit. Now, not only that, the daddy's dad, Joe Crazy, high yellow, green eye, besides coming from her mama's side, Paris Jackson, she got her light eyes from her grandfather, and got a little bit of Latoya's features before Latoya had them surgeries. She, he had vitiligo. His shirt is off. It's on YouTube and many other parts of the internet. His shirt being off. Joe Jackson's dad, which is Michael Jackson's paternal grandfather, and he had pats of vitiligo too. So they wasn't lying. When he died, the autopsy did prove that he had that stuff. And what he did, the darker, not the dark skin, the darker, the camera complected parts of the skin tone had to be light, had to be bleached so it can blend. That's why he was wearing makeup. That's why he had tape on his fingers. I'll never forget, in the 80s, I used to put tape. Your kids try to, and my grandma said, you better not put no tape on your fingers, okay? Because we saw him with the glove with tape. And when it was a tape on his finger was to cover the darker parts of his skin tone, because he had that vitiligo. Because remember, today we have vitiligo models on runway now. Back in the 80s, man, there was nothing like that. And it's just thing. You got made fun of. People made. So imagine you this big star. You know what I'm saying? Big talent, and you get this disease. The point that you gotta wear makeup to cover it up, and folks are making fun, call you a freak. You have to, wear stuff around your head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get attacked because in the entertainment industry, your appearance do matter, including with the men. Okay, which explains why I'm so vain about, what I'm saying, because I always want to be an entertainer, and also I'm a Leo, says Leos care about Leos care, because as my grandfather, who's a Leo too, who's darker than me, your appearance tell you who you are as a person. You looking sloppy, people gonna treat you sloppy. Thank you. Okay, that's the difference. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, like even I had to give Section 8 Lottie props. Her video, she said just because she have her hair done, she was taught her family beauticians. I caught that Section 8 Lottie when you said that. They always kid, that's right. Looking raggedy, looking toe up, just because you're struggling. And as my grandma used to tell me, when they was poor growing up in the 30s and the 40s, they looked like they were going to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look poor. But today, everybody with that the extreme Garveyism and that black inferiority and white supremacy mentality, which the sister that attacked me has, that's why she said dog with a, not spelling it correctly, and said nigga. See how she described her own blackness? Right there, she's a prime example of her own black inferiority and white superiority complex, because she can use positive language in her argument, which makes a lot of sense. That's why I debunked it. And she probably got butthurt while I'm watching this damn video, because she know I'm telling the damn truth. So that's, once again, as I noticed with, I'm glad I brought that up, in DJ Vlad's situation, yes, you get the Matthew Knowles and people acting saying got white, Hispanic, whatever. But I noticed that you focus on the inferiority complex in the African community, like the struggles. And I'm sorry to say this, that it does seem like you're a cultural, because if you know your history, y'all, in Harlem during the Spanish Harlem, in the Harlem Renaissance, as with even Langston Hughes complained about this, white folks who are not out there fighting for African American people to be free, okay, to get out the oppression back in the 1920s and 30s. They would go to the bars and go jam, and go to the bars and go to the club to go jam, but not come and help you out. If you saw in the street, probably wouldn't speak to you. We know, saying if they gave you a job, it was a low wage position. Okay, worse for like, because I know, even the movie Imitation Life, Sarah Jane was correct about her mama working as a maid, and the white woman, because that was her friend, why she still being a maid at that woman's house. Okay, it looked so good. She took care of Sarah Jane, her white daughter, the white woman who was in the house. I asked the same question when she said, she told me to my mammy, I got learned from my mammy when she acted that way towards some white people. She's right, because even though not the part hating her black side, The point was that why are we here? If you teach me to be proud of my blackness, why are you letting me live my inferior complex of being black? And why my mom and you are serving you? And we've been in this house since I was a little girl. And why I'm serving white people like we still in slavery days? That's what. No. When she said that and did that, and smart and remark, I'm glad that she did that because that's the main reason why she hated who she was. She wanted better in life. She didn't want to live in turmoil all her life. And her mother felt that was the way it was supposed to be. And she didn't want to, so that's why she denied her mother in order to get, when it hurt, yes, it did hurt at the end of the movie. But one thing that I hate with white people when they talk, and I say all white people, the ones that try to pretend to be our friend, okay, love to cap on our struggles, love to cap on that and just brag about it or talk about it, and there's no solution to a problem. It's like a person, it's like a doctor that has sense, intelligence, and has a degree, and also knows to cure the cancer, but the cancer patient that's dying has a chance of living. Instead of giving him the medicine, the doctor sit there and smile and face say, I can't give you that medication, knowing that they can't give the medication. That's exactly when it comes to some white people that I get tired when they're talking about colorism, racism. It's like, you benefit from the society of the racism without even being racist, but you're sitting here exploiting. And the reason why I brought that up, because when Paris Jackson was brought up, you in so-called dark skin who ain't dark skin, who's my shade a little bit lighter, Lord Jamar, Mr. Pro-Black, come from the outshore of the Nation Islam, the fraud that got Malcolm X killed, that was helping the government paid by HL Hunt, the Ku Klux Klan billionaire in Dallas. Okay, they got Kennedy killed. The 5% and think you're a god when you're not no god. Ain't no white man no God, and you ain't no God brother either. There's a God in heaven. Hello. And yes, Jesus in the flesh was black, but he wasn't you or me, and he was 9 10 darker than you and me. And he wasn't no dark skinned brother on the street that we see today. You know what I'm saying? He in heaven, okay? So I know you don't believe in that, but that's what we're going into on another topic. You know, he's a 5% Muslim, but in your religion, no man cannot be God. So why are you calling yourself a God in 5% religion? No offense. Anyway, call like it is. So this I gotta show I'm pro. That's why we have this issue by calling someone dark skin, brown complexion. Because I don't call Holly Berry who got a brown complexion. You know, since her skin got brown, she not pale like Mariah Carey. Okay, they call her light. But I see why. Because brothers, even those who are lighter than me, okay, want to feel close to being black so bad, okay? They gotta go extreme with it. And I seen this, and that's why I don't buy it, because people used to harass me since I don't look like the pure black African ancestor. I gotta be extreme, ghetto, I gotta be rude, and that's why I talk about it. That's why I don't give it a rest, sister, to me, okay? Because y'all in my individual business. You want me to be the stereotype. Then when the stereotype hurts in your ass, then you want to complain about the stereotype. And I know that dynamic. Okay, I'm my own person, and I don't have no apologies of it. So you don't like it, take it, leave it, move on someplace else. You give it a rest and move on. Stop trying to change me. The truth of the matter is, I ain't gotta prove a damn thing. Even though I'm not dark chocolate, you can tell I got dry black DNA. So why do I gotta act all this extra and prove? Oh, we didn't have no identity because they stripped the African identity. Okay, but half y'all will not go no damn Africa today. Half y'all when complain about racism, and don't get wrong, I'm not saying the white person tell us to go back to Africa. First of all, we three races, we not one race. You know what I mean? One ethnic group, should I say? We are three major ethnic groups. Should I say we are African and Native American and European? So we have three homelands. That white man don't have a homeland but Europe, and he's in the wrong land if he claims his land. Okay, so the truth of the matter is, I get that point. But half y'all who say I'm pro-black, okay, would not even want to go to Africa and try to learn how the economics of Africa and build Africa. And with the African lady, when she said that African stuff was a trend, I said, sister, it is a trend. It's a trend. If these folks who so pro-black in Africa, why are they not trying to learn about African languages, that's talking black. Not ghetto, not off the plantation language. That's not talking black. Um, why are they not trying to yoke with African people? And even the African people do not even like those folks, even like us, period, because of those folks who acting good, hit good, ghetto and hood. Okay, so it's funny that you want to be pro-black in Africa, pure Africa, all but the African people that comes here, and you got the bourgeois ones, don't get it wrong, but the ones who are their own person, who know where they come from, unlike some of y'all, because I don't have the mentality. Zach did research on his family tree since he's 13 years old. That's why my mentality is coming from. The only thing I agree with Marcus Garvey, he's right. If you don't know your roots, it's like a tree without a tree without roots. Okay, it's not gonna grow. You going by just like this sister here. You're going by the white racist standard of what black is. And if a person step out that white, just like step out of slavery, just like Kunta Kinte had did with Philip beating his ass, because if I was Kunta Kinte, I would whoop Philip right there with them chains and shackles when he did. When you know what I'm saying, y'all smooth out of roots, okay? You get the crowd of barrel. You want to keep racism alive. You have a mentality of despair and being enslaved to it. So in order to keep it going on, you want to bully everybody else. You ain't going to bully the white man. You ain't going to bully the white woman. Because you know you bully them folks, they going to end up killing you and shooting down the street and be justified. You'll bully your own brothers who's dark and light. You also with this and that. So when y'all tag Michael Jackson, one thing that I don't get, man, if he did bleach his skin tone, whether he didn't like being dark or he was not dark, he was camera like me. If he did, okay, let me explain something. That's his body. What about the brother in the street who calls himself a nigger, shooting and selling poison to our community? Who also killed another brother and sister who's trying to make it in society? What about, does he have self-hatred? Why is he getting a record deal by white race people for the Power Piss Complex, calling himself a damn ass nigger and looking like some jigaboo? Is he pride? Then call that black who did not do no surgeries, and whose dog is ever, okay, I'm gonna sound like bigot to my black is ever, okay, said he didn't like his color and he hate black bitches, and he dog, and he don't look like no Akon, excuse me, he don't like no Sammy, so excuse me, he don't look like no doggone Michael Jackson after he died. So what is your argument right there and there? And he wear his hair so-called nappy. So all that little damn shit is a bunch of fucking bullshit. And the sister that came on my comment section talking about a dog with a T. This how she spelled it. This how uneducated, dumb, and purposely feeble-minded she is. She is the white man's nigga. She sure is a bad wench. She sit here spell D-A-T S-K-I-N. That's how she say dark skin. She ain't spell, excuse me, baby, let me educate your little purposely feeble mind for white racist people that you get them pride when they see your dumb ass. You spell it as D-A-R-K space S-I-K-N. Now, you also said that I was a nigga. Who taught you that you was a nigga? Your white ancestor who was doing all the raping and made the one drop rule that I go against, that you attacking me for. And last time I checked, I don't look like Wesley Snipes or Akon, and if folks get offended, fuck them, and they go stick themselves in their ass, and they all lie to me, or my shade trying to be the black and down, trying to be more black and black. Please, if you're not dark chocolate, just go and ask Trump, go to Walmart and get tar and feta and call it a motherfucker and give it a rest. And if you are that shade dark chocolate, just be a coon like Kanye and Diamond and stuff. That's all I gotta say. Point is, anyway, be the minstrel show, be the Aunt your mama. Point is, at the end of the day, I ain't got to prove a damn thing to anybody. And one thing about me, when I make my comeback, I like to, because when you don't speak for yourself, people speak, you make lies, okay? And they think that you're weak, but I'm not a weak person. I have a strong mindset, unlike the nigga in the street, because that nigga thinks that he can only think that the ones who my shade that's not dog. But those who are darker than me, that's dark chocolate, thinking that the degree of their melanin in their dick makes them a man. Of course, a dick is a name for a man, and a pussy, sorry to say it like that, is a man for a woman. Even vagina, if you want to say the proper terms, or penis for the man. But your mindset make you for who you are. And if you let your mind be weak like the Willis syndrome bullshit, you gonna be the white man's nigga and think like an animal. And so therefore, I don't act like them purposely want to be like Hannibal, not Hannibal, Harabe, white man's Harabe in the street. Okay, because I'm educated like that, sister, and you got butt hurt by me saying the things I said. That's why you wasn't used to, because you purposely, by choice, have a feeble-minded, as Margaret Satter said when she doing that eugenics, trying to kill us in the womb. See, you don't even know about that, how uneducated dumb ass. Anyway, point is, I hate that they had to educate the dumb, ignorant ass. Anyway, point is, go back to DJ Vlad. You are capping on our struggle. That's what I'm going by. Okay? And you sit here making fun of Paris Jackson like that. That woman went through a lot. That's why she's acting the way she went through a lot. I thought my daddy had her dad. That's all right. One thing about y'all trying to claim Paris Jackson, because some of y'all got black DNA. Because after segregation ended, or before, you had people like the Sarah Jane went up north and passed as white and married y'all family member, and now I tell you got a drop of black. So it question your ethnicity. It question your ethnicity and stuff. That's the whole reason why you don't want nobody to know that people can look like that today. Cause back in the day when it had segregation, she'd be a white nigga bitch to y'all. No offense to Paris Jackson, but at 19, I said, no, she a nigga that looks like a white woman. At 19, you call her. So don't try to use that mess now and try to reverse that mess, because now, after the 1960s or before, we had people who was in our color communities who looked white, men them passed and got jobs. Didn't have to use no affirmative action in that situation, and married white people and had so-called pure white families when they were not pure up north. So, and when because those white immigrants that came in after the Depression, they was eligible to marry those so-called white-looking cocoa-color black folks, because unlike the white Americans, they did not know too much about that. And that person who was passing as white can say, well, I'm from Poland, from Poland, or from France, or whatever. Especially they have a French last name, Creole, whatever. Or I'm Italian, because there's Italians with darker than Hannibal DNA. Okay? All right. Well, anyway, if a person that looks white but had that black DNA, that straight dark chocolate, the dark black hair, smooth black, jet black hair, straight hair, and they question, how are you white? Oh, I'm Italian. Yeah, and they'll get married Italian or Irish or Jew or whatever to keep it in, so they don't not know that dark secret. Like, I don't read history or something, unlike some people who choose to be feeble-minded like the bitch that was attacking me. Okay? So, point is, but yeah, that's why it scares y'all, because you're afraid someone that look like Paris Jackson will have the same economic advantages as a white person, and you don't want that to be shared. So, but I understand, because if she do marry a white person and she has Michael Jackson's partial black DNA, that child is not pure black, pure white either. They mix. So, and he was mixed. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, Catherine Cameron skin, nobody dark chocolate in amongst the 9 or 10 children that Joe Jackson were made from, either from another baby mama or Catherine. I had to go thought, oh, sorry, Jan Jackson, but I can't stand your daddy, because he did to y'all and your departed brother, God rest his soul. But he thought it, you know what I'm saying? That's why you and Giovanna, whatever her name is, can get along, because of him. Okay. Yeah, we seen it at the candy shop. Remember the mom was going to the candy shop and how the candy shop. We bring a 50 Cent song, and even though he's a Jackson, could relate to them too. And what happened is, I know y'all laughing, and therefore what happened when the woman hanged the phone on her face, and then next thing she heard them conversation, the woman on the phone, and she, her leg is not working. She came there and beat up Joe's ass in that bed. Oh, you seen that movie? Okay, thank you. The candy shop. The candy shop. Yeah, she went to the candy shop. Welcome to the candy shop. I get all I want, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying? I guess Joe thought he saw women. There was a candy shop. You know, the point is, so shout out to Curtis Jackson. What's his name? 50 Cent. But the truth of the matter is, that's the whole reason why that I called DJ Vlad. It's a lot of ignorance amongst when you do the interviews. Yes, you might have a degree and have more college than I do. Yes, you have more money than I have. But when you talking, the viewpoints is very ignorant sometimes. Just like last year, when you said there was not many Mexican Latino rappers, and I had to call y'all that video went viral. I got a lot of likes on that video. Shout out to my Latino brothers and sisters, okay, who and those who haven't seen who like that video, okay, and share that video. DJ Vlad, once again, do you think this man who do interviews should know? He talked to rappers, but when I say excuse me, there are a lot of Latino Mexican rappers. Remember, I sing in Spanish, okay? So I went to school, but I'm in Hispanic school. You know, I'm Hispanic Creole. I'm not Mexican descent. And I'm living in a state that used to be Mexico due to the anti-slavery law in Mexico. And remember the Alamo was about slavery? Hello, it's this city named after a slave master. Okay, okay, thank you. Point is, truth of the matter is, I brought all the evidence. Y'all were shocked that I know, yes, because I hung around a lot of Mexicans, okay? And I listened to Lil Rob and NB Riders, and okay, and I'm from Houston, SPM, you know, and Baby Bash, and Hello, okay, and even Kid Frost, before there was a Takashi 69, okay, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and even the Puerto Ricans, the Hispanic ones, Hispanic folks who Puerto Rican, like Fat Joe, who's Cuba Rican, and and Big Pun. You know, and you know that SPM and Big Pun and Fat Joe did a song. You know, like the N word used in that song, but they did a song together before Big Pun passed away, before SPM got locked up. And even with the case of SPM, when we asked on DJ Vlad in the Instagram post, he was on live stream, and he said he not interviewed because he don't talk child molesters. Okay, Whistling had to check his ass. Talking about Baby Brad. Baby Brad, she was white and Mexican mixed. Okay, dad's white. You know, English saying Anglo and mother Mexican. Okay, anyway, Baby Bash had to check his ass and say, excuse me, in a nice way. Yeah, it's weird that why would a 13-year-old girl be, but like I said, I'm about the white baby mama because the baby mama is white. Okay, so that's why they put him in jail, put SPM in jail. I don't care anybody say, you know, there was no evidence he raped the little Hispanic girl, but they saw that he had sex with a white woman when she was teenage and stripping like Aaron Rose did when she was 15 years old, and Superhead did when she was 16. Y'all read Superhead book? Okay, there you go. I don't care. Anyway, point is, yes, I don't know the white woman, but that white girl about the same. She born 1980, 1979, like I am. And back in them days, the girl was the way developed. Back in them days, that's what, as a man, I was a boy then. When I was 13, 14 years old back in the 90s, we would talk to a girl with the big booties and big breasts. They was developed like there was a grown woman. They wear them clothes like grown women. That's what our dating choice. Okay, the girl who was the girl who was the plain Jane girl, we didn't want to talk to her no matter what race she was, but she had them heels and tight clothes and tight jeans and tight, you know, and mini skirts and stuff. We was gonna holler at her and she had them big breasts, and we, you know, we was middle school. When we was middle school, them girls, that's the one, and hit the makeup, hair spray up in the air. We were gonna talk that, so you can't sit here and talk about the 13-year-olds back then was not developed. I don't know what they put in the food, but yes, they were developed when I was in 8th, 9th grade, and when I was in 8th grade and 6th grade and 7th. Okay, thank you, back in the 90s. Okay, I know. I'm almost 40, so therefore I know. I knew one white girl. Because she white, she had them big old breasts. So I never forget. No, and I mean talk bad about her. You know, we didn't get along. When she came to middle school in 7th grade, I couldn't stand her cousin. He used to pick on me. Okay, the white dude used to pick on me. Anyway, point is, with the rest of the brothers and white dudes and Latino. Anyway, point is, but I liked his cousin. She had blonde hair, blue eyes. She had a makeup on, hair sprayed up, and she had big breasts. And me and this other white dude and others were trying to talk to her because she had them big breasts, like a grown woman. She was either 14 or 13 because I was in the 7th grade, 13 since I fell in 1st grade. So I forget this. So If you saw her in a strip club 19, she used a fake ID, you wouldn't think that she was. Even now, I said, I know I can't mention 13-year-olds in a club. Okay, so this is not no joke. That's when he was coming up, when the girls looked like girls. But today, and from since the 90s and late 80s, the teenage girl don't like no teenager no more. You know what I'm saying? Even Jessica Simpson, she was a gospel singer. She got developed at a young age, and they stopped her for singing gospel because they thought she was too worldly. Basically, they said God gave her a big breast, and y'all, she not advocating, she not showing it, she not doing none of that stuff. Jessica Simpson has stopped doing Christian music. Y'all talking about y'all want to buy sing Christian music, stop singing secular music, sing Christian music, but this woman singing Christian music for the Lord, and she has stopped singing for the Lord because she got developed breasts at a young age. So, and Jessica Simpson, when you're younger than me, so right there, the most y'all are right there. Okay. So when ESPN was locked, he was in his day. He was taught. He went to the strip club. He met this white girl. She was developed to the point she lied about her age. And yes, there were strip clubs that lied about your age, even if the owner knew, but had you dancing there. Okay, so and Amber Rose talked about that in Superhead. Okay, talking about Green stuff. She was stripping when she left her dad, kicked her out in Arizona. I read that book of it because y'all don't keep up with this stuff. Point is about, when Kim Kardashian bashed Amber Rose when about the sex tape, she said, "Excuse me, at 15 you was out there stripping." You know about that, her stripping at 15 and Philadelphia, and her mama don't like anybody darker than her. Really? Her mom was a hood rat. You had your daughter out there stripping. I don't care how. Yeah, and if me and Wiz Khalifa both Cameron, we not dark chocolate, but you want someone that's light or close to her white dad complexion. Talking about Amber Rose, and I would tell Amber Rose mama to her face, "You had this woman here stripping. You a dumb ghetto hood rat back in Philly. I don't care how light you are, or dark or whatever you are. You a dumb hood rat before you start talking about all bougie and shit and trying to put colorism to it. Last time I checked, you had your daughter stripping at 15 years old like a dumbass, ghetto ass, hood rat bitch who don't have no mothering skills." I was told Amber Rose, mammy, and I did say mammy that. Hello to her damn ass face. Anyway, point is, I would want to marry Amber Rose. Point is, yes, I would told her to her face. So the point is, the truth of the matter is, and if she can come to the wedding, oh good, we don't want no drama at the wedding. Y'all, remember on Light Girl, she said because Wilkley is darker, not dark skinned, but darker than her, that the white dad, the white family came to the wedding. Show that not all white people are racist. Came to the wedding, but the mom of the mixed one, who's Cape Verdean, Creole Cape Verdean, not from Louisiana. No, she not one of us. She's from the Cape Verdean people outside the United States. Let's get that straight. No offense, let out Lisa Lopez, but she part Cape Verde. But no, she not no, she not a Creole from Louisiana. No, the Ambrose. Use your terminology different, baby. Educate the people who type of Creole you're talking about, not the one from Louisiana. She not a part of us. Y'all Creoles, let's get a clap on that, okay? Let's get that straight, okay? That's why our culture went down because of that colorism bullshit. Well, we have a cultural genocide. That's why us all Creoles, all colors come together. So we actually, due to that situation, got us of all colors, dark skin, light, camel, whatever, hair, we come together, we meet each other. And my Creole people who watching this channel, we now learn, for we reap what we sow. We all learn to come together, my hot dark or light, we all concur, whatever had to reside, we all coming together since that situation going on, call like it is. On social media, we was on MySpace, I was we was all united, and yes, we sure was. I missed them days back in MySpace days in that Creole community. We was all, even though we had different religions, those who were Protestant, we were united in that doggone thing. A dark skin, light skin, king, curly hair, whatever hair texture that was supposed to do it. And thank you. Hello, we didn't care. We was unconditional love in our community, in that Creole community, in MySpace I belonged to back in 2006. It's called like it is. All right, let's get to the subject. Point is, but yeah, she talking about that. No, Amber Rose, but bitch, let me tell you something, baby. If I was, I don't even want to say we married because y'all talking about her being lighter and brighter and clearer white. I will marry no Amber Rose. I don't do it with no bald headed hood hoes. That's okay. What the shade, color, race of it? Call like it is. I'm bougie like that. I'm not talking bougie. Get to a subject. If hypothetically speaking, if I married some damn Amber Rose, and the mammy don't want to, and I did say mammy, oh ghetto hood rat ass trying to be bougie with her colorism, but it's a match to her argument. Ass man, we don't want to come to the damn ass wedding. You know, I would tell her good riddance. We can all have a good time, like in that movie that Will Smith played when he married to that Spanish, what's his name? Ever being there now that we found love. What you know when they were dancing at the end of the wedding day, you know, when the way he was trying to help that white man get dating and everything. Okay. Okay, you never danced the heavy duty song. We be dancing, jumping the broom and everything else. We don't need your damn ass, mammy, and color is mammy at the damn wedding. I said, that's right, get your ass out the way. We don't need you. I be like Dee told Kim, bye, good night. Why you on there? Bye, week. That's right. I was told her ass in that manner, get out. We don't need you up in here. We don't want you spoiling our wedding day. So therefore, you don't want to come to the wedding. Fuck you. Don't come in. This ain't those relatives. If relatives don't want to come to my wedding, good. I don't care, mama. Good. No drama up in here. And we'll put the Mary J. Blige. Let's get it. I camera skin, sister. Mary J. Blige. Let's get it crump. Thank you. Hello. In that dance arena. No hateration. Holler. Okay, thank you. So I'm not worried about. I ain't worried about no damn ass family member who caused drama at the wedding not coming. That's a blessing. Let's get to the subject. Now, Amber Rose, going back to SPM. SPM baby mama was a white woman, and here in Texas, by him being a brown Hispanic man with some Afro mestizo, but don't look black. But we know the true history of Mexico. Probably that's why he rapping so good. I'm joking. Point is like it is. God was with that white woman, and she was a child, and the still try his family ain't going with young girls when you have white folks doing it too, and you got R. Camera Skin, R. Kelly with some black and white Native American DNA, doing being like his white ancestor who was a slave master, having a slave coat of his sisters. Call it like it is. I had to call that. I wanted them was white because they feel get to acting like the white racist people in their families. Point is, call it like it is. The truth of the matter is, that's why he got locked up. And DJ Vlad, as a white man, because he Jew or Gentile, does not matter. As I said, it does not matter. Because don't nobody come out trying to be anti-Semitic. Point is, had another to say that, and I even eat that out too. So it's like when it comes to minority struggles, it's like you try to sympathize with it, but it's not sympathetic in the real sense. The colorism, instead of you being truly educated about that the people you're talking to are not pure black people, no matter how dark or light we are, the point is that you don't mention the one drop rule cause of colorism, and the idea that when we say those from the South, because up north, I noticed that y'all trying to be so extremely Afrocentric. You know that this complexion is not no dark chocolate, but trying to hide the master bloodline, but you acting like master doing exploitation activity with the high degree of melanin you have, like you working for Time Magazine with the O.J. Simpson's picture. That's the whole reason why I'm like you using them ignorant people to talk about these subjects. And just like we had Eric Spears, he wants you to call him a nigga. You know damn well he has inferiority complex. That's why he had to act all hard, and he thought that his dark skin was gonna beat up Zoe Williams. And Zoe Williams is not pale. Zoe Williams about a little bit of my complexion. Y'all said he not. I don't know what y'all dumb ass. Y'all going by y'all dumb ass opinion. I'm going by facts. But truth of the matter is, you got somebody. It's always some person that try to act and tell like Lord Jamar. There's a lot of issues he says on his videos. He makes some points, and sometimes he don't make points. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, it's like the ignorant people. Not everybody on DJ Vlad's channel is ignorant, but the ignorant people get more shine than the intelligent people, especially if they're a color, especially if they're African descent. Especially, and it's like the ones who play into the inferior complex, if they prompt. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon camera skin like me. Nick Cannon, when people say he not the paper bag because, excuse me, y'all dumb ass ignorant people, feeble-minded people on choice or Kanye situation in today's slavery, not the back of the day. The paper bag that he's talking about, they do have brown paper bag that's this color. The light brown paper bag was to indicate if you like then the light brown, you close to blue vein society. Okay, you close to white, so they can try to be close to like a Mexicano the raza in the Latino community. Okay, that's what they're talking about. So when you trying to go back to that, not everybody who was a colors passed the paper bag test bullshit. Okay, get that in your dumb ass head, because you had people of different shades of brown that was lighter brown like my color and lighter that they promoted in the community because they didn't want the dark chocolate because they was taught that that was a bad color. Okay, and once again, if DJ Vlad will be extra educational with it, admit that all of us, from Matthew Knows to myself, those who like Kaepernick, are not pure black people. And that white DNA in us, and along with the Native American DNA with the one drop in classify us in hyper decent standards as black when we're not pure black people cause the colorism, then it will make the argument in these discussions way better. But to sit here and play dumb and then feed into the ignorance and then laugh at the ignorance and at the same time act like you feel sorry for the ignorance, that's what getting to be annoying, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, because when I'm hearing this mess comes in, then you start to bring up people of color who have pitfalls in society. You start to bring up O.J. Simpson. You start bringing up SPM. Since it's a white woman, you know what I'm saying? You start to bring up, Michael Jackson's children. Knowing that they lost their daddy and went through a lot with loss, and then with people make fun of it, and they went their little girl, Miss Paris Jackson, went through rape and stuff, and talking about that those not his kids because he changed his appearance. First of all, you have people black as midnight, excuse me, who have kids who came out looking like a white person, okay, in our family tree. So how ignorant that was. And especially by you being Jewish, that happened to you, brother. Because the first Jews, I had to go there. You know I had to go there. The first Jews was way darker than me. Jesus was way darker than me. You had to marry in that family. One thing, they did believe in interracial marriage, like in Sammy Davis, who's part Hispanic. Yes, Sammy Davis was part Cuban. That mama lived in Puerto Rico. Juanita Davis, know her name. Okay, and the point is, all right, his dad was African descent. Sammy Davis. Okay, he had to marry that white Jewish woman to be in that family. In the Jewish religion, they believe that you had to marry a Jew in order to be in a Jewish family. If I became Jewish, I had to, let's say if I love a Jewish woman, I had to marry, like what happened to Mariah Carey's ex-husband, who was Italian American Catholic, who became a Jewish by marrying his first wife and then leaving her for Mariah, then going back to Catholicism, and he married Thalia. Okay, I got called like it is. The truth of the matter, you know, I keep up with this mess. The truth of the matter is, they don't believe in mixed marriage as in religions, because the Jews, the first Jews, they believe in monotheism. The other religions believe in polytheism. They didn't want their children believing the other gods, and that's the whole reason why. So the dark people, the dark melanated people who was Jews, the chosen Jews, they got lighter because the people from the Caucasus Mountains, those who were, and they don't call Caucasian people, who were Gentile, end up mixing with them by marrying them. And that's the reason why. That's why Hitler, even though he had Jewish and black DNA due to that situation, did not like them, because he knew, even though he probably was hiding it, that those people who were the Jews had black DNA. That's why they had a Holocaust. Okay? They look like white people, but thank you. That's why, and folks understand, the racism, even the eugenics movement, they took a lot of ideas, both the Ku Klux Klan ideas and neo-Nazi. They had meetings, the Rockefellers had meetings with folks from the Nazi party to get the Planned Parenthood mess. Read about black genocide, baby. Y'all don't do y'all research. Point is, get to the subject. So by you being Jewish, like today, they have anti-black racism in Israel. That came from 19 United States makeup. Back in 1960s, before, you would have that mentality. But due to media, due to that situation, so by you being Jewish, you also have black ancestry. When they do DNA testing, they don't always have everything, but that black ancestry come from, you know doggone well there was some Jewish person in your family that looked with 9 that was way darker than me. So, the reason I brought this up because before you start talking about Paris Jackson and someone say you're not Jewish because you don't like the Jews, don't get offended next time. And talk about colorism as well.